You started off, huh?
Khan. So yeah, we let it give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to the brothers that's teaching in truth and sincerity. The apostle of Great Millstone. I don't know if I said it now, but we almost out of here. We give. It's all through the spirit of Most High Yahweh Shai. He rises in the elect and the 1/3 up to usher in the kingdom, man. So we almost up out of here. So I'm just gonna touch on the story of Jacob and Esau. I know we all familiar with it. Okay. Genesis 25, 19.
This is Genesis chapter 25. I'm gonna start at 19. And these are the generations of Isaac, Abraham's son. Abraham begot Isaac.
Right. Wow.
And Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife. Bethuel and Syrian of Padan Aram, the sister of Laban the Syrian. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren.
Right.
And the Lord was entreated of him. And Rebekah was his
wife.
His wife conceived.
Right. She about to see if he want to have pregnant.
22.
Yeah.
And the children struggled together within her.
Right. They're talking about Jacob and Esau in the womb of Rebekah.
And she said, if it be so, why am I thus?
Right. If it be so, why am I thus? Why is they struggling? Why is this not a joyful thing right now? Keep going.
And she went to inquire of the Lord.
She went to inquire of the Lord.
And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
Right.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
And then when that's talking about Jacob, gonna be stronger than Esau. And it's 2, and we separate nations, so we 2 different nations, we're 2 different type of people. Our DNA is not the same. We are not the same. Keep going.
And the elder shall serve the younger.
The elder, keep going. So yeah, the elder shall serve the younger, meaning they're going to be our slaves. Keep going.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb.
Twins in the womb. That's Jacob and Esau.
And the first came out red all over, like a hairy garment. And they called his name Esau.
Right, hold it right there. Now when you look up the word Edom, Esau, which is get Genesis 26:6. Prove everything.
This is Genesis 26:6. And Isaac dwelt in Gerar.
Is that, Genesis 36:6. It's like Genesis 36:6.
Genesis 36:6. And Esau took his wives and his sons and his daughters and all the persons of his house and his cattle and his beasts and all his substance which he had got in the land of Canaan and went into the.
It's like he put to say, I'm looking for where this Esau is Edom.
36:8.
36:8. All right, yeah.
It was like get there.
Okay, my bad.
No, you good.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep reading.
Verse,
it says, and went the rest of verse 6, and went into the country from the face of his brother Jacob, for their riches were more than that they might dwell together, and the land wherein they were strangers could not bear them because of their cattle. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom.
Right, Esau is Edom. You look up the word Edom is Adamam, which means red. He's a red man, and that's why when he came out red all over like a hairy garment. Now you look at the word Esau, it means hairy, right? So and that's And that's how we know that these are these so-called white race, man. And plus of their characteristics that they do. Now Jacob and now Jacob on the other hand, keep going.
Verse 7. And them of the
verse 25. I mean 26.
Verse 26. And after that came out his brother out.
Yeah, that's talking about Jacob.
And his hand took hold on Esau's heel.
Which was symbolic that we're going to bring down his rulership. What we're doing now, starting with the Apostles, the Great Millstone. How Shah, he rising up the 144,000 and the 1/3. So he took Esau heel.
And his name was called Jacob.
Yeah, his name was called Jacob, just like how Hector, the little brother, shot Achilles in the heel, man. Took his ass down, man. Shot that nigga with an arrow right in his fucking heels, man. And Achilles was a warrior, man. So just like take down Esau from the heels, man. Keep going. I mean, just read that back again. But for sure.
Verse 26, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Verse 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel.
Right. Let's get Psalms 105 and 6 about his brother.
This is Second Esdras chapter 6, verse 7. Yeah. Then answered I and said, what shall be the part and asunder of the times, the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Right, we the beginning of it that followeth. Our world is going to be totally different from his world. In his world, he got us in slavery. In our world, we're going to have him and the other nations in slavery. You get that?
This is Psalms chapter 105 and verse 6. O ye seed of Abraham, his servant.
Right. O ye seed of Abraham, his servant.
Ye children of Jacob, his chosen.
Ye children of Jacob, his chosen. See, Esau wasn't the chosen. Jacob is the chosen one. That's why when he was born, they didn't describe his appearance because he looked like a normal baby, like a baby would have looked. He had melanin in his skin. So read that back out.
This is Psalms chapter 105, verse 6. O ye seed of Abraham, his servant.
Yeah, so so even though you come out of Abraham, that don't mean you're the chosen one. You gotta be of the line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Keep going.
Ye children of Jacob, his chosen.
Yeah, the 12 tribes. You know. Okay, that's good on that.
This is Matthew chapter 20, verse 16. It says, so the last shall be first, and the first last. For many be called, but few chosen. Chosen is what, man? The nation of Israel. Because it was a multitude of other nations, all right? And that's why the Lord said what? He didn't choose us because we was more in number. If I ain't mistaken, let me get that right quick. It's Deuteronomy chapter 7. Verse 6, it said, for thou art a holy people unto the Most High Yahweh thy power. And the Most High Yahweh thy power have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. The Most High did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because you were more in number than any people. Which meaning what, man? That means but few are chosen. And we're the few, all right, that was chosen, man. All right, the seed of Jacob, man. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. All right, because there's a majority of it's a lot of other nations, man. All right. Matter of fact, to be frank, is what 18 nations. 18 nations. All right, and the Lord chose us, you know, out of those 18 nations, one nation, and that was the few that He chosen. It says, "For ye were the fewest of all people." Yep, but few chosen. And we're the fewest that the Most High Yahweh Shema Shah chosen, man. The nation of Israel, man.
Right. He didn't choose the Spanish, the Germans, the Greeks, Russian, Turkey, South Africans, North Africans, Egyptians, Ethiopians, Japanese, Chinese, Arabs, Syrian, Assyria, India, and the so-called white man. 18 nations, hit them on the head with it right now.
Yep,
You know,
that's right.
come.
So yeah, man, the last shall be first, man. All right, the last shall be first, man. All right, we were the last ones to come out of the womb, man. We're gonna get our king. We're gonna get our kingdom last, man. But we're gonna be first because we're gonna be ahead of everybody, man. We're gonna be ruling over all these nations. The first is gonna be last. Esau is gonna be last in the kingdom of heaven. He's gonna be the basis of man like he's supposed to be, man. All right.
Come on. Get Psalms 58 and 3. Brother Bashar.
This is Psalms chapter 58, verse 3.
Yeah. The
wicked are estranged from the womb.
Right, yeah, he was estranged from the womb, man. As soon as Esau was born, he looked estranged. He and the womb, even his beginning of Esau, he was always strange. Keep going. He didn't have any melody. Keep going.
They go astray.
Yes.
As soon as they be born, they lie.
Yeah, they go astray, meaning they grow up and become liars, man, and murderers, man. Now I got a quick article. This just happened. A guy named Dejan Guillory, a Louisiana father and a concrete business owner, was shot to death by a sheriff. This is another black man that happened. This happened on July 9th of 2017. Yesterday. He was shot to death in front of his girlfriend, of course. He got 2 kids. He was shot to death. Man, I ain't gonna go inside the article, but he was shot to death by another so-called white man who we know is an Edomite. And that's what they do, man. They go out. They set up a game called the Police, and they go out and hunt you niggas, man. You know. So that's what happened. So read that back again.
And 3, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Yeah. So of course they're gonna speak aloud on this. Of course they're gonna say this man was what a police officer was in fear for his life. So I had to take fatal. I had to. What'd you say?
Well, they might plant a gun on. Talking about shit. He had reached for a gun.
He reached for a gun. I was in fear for my life, so I had to take drastic measures to ensure my safety. So I had to shoot him dead. So of course they're gonna come out speaking lies. What else lie? They say that their kingdom is going to be forever. That's a lie, man. Esau, Jacob, we're the people that speak the truth, man. Now, you can keep going on that in the story. Yeah, and that's just a quick article just to show you. He's still a devil. His past never, his ways never changed, man. He was a murderer from the. Oh, as a matter of fact, get that John 8 and 44. Yeah.
Now I got something real quick. This is a rock. Chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Yep.
Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away.
You know, you never trust him, man, because he's going to deceive you. That's in his DNA. That's in his DNA. Just like a spider is going to bite you. A shark is going to swim. A shark is going to kill you if he see you in the water. Just like a scorpion going to sting you if he see you in this area, man. Just like we gonna prophesy, Esau gonna be the devil, man. Water gonna flow, rain gonna come from the sky, the sun gonna shine.
Was just made to be what it is.
It made it be.
Esau was made to be the wicked.
Made it be the wicked, man. Iron gonna rust. You women gonna be demons. You niggas that sell out gonna get put to death. Keep going, bro.
This is St. John chapter 8 and 44.
Yeah.
Ye are of your father the devil.
Yeah, a lot of our people become of their father the devil, talking about, Edomites, man.
And the lust of your father ye will do.
Yeah, you let these Edomites influence you. It leads you to these Edomites to fucking influence you. Keep going.
He was a murderer from the beginning.
Right, because he was spiritually Cain. Keep going.
And abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him.
Yeah, there's no truth in him, man. So he set up these police departments all around the states and the world, basically to control the people, man. And anytime you Jakes get out of line, and the Most High really set them up just to kill you Jakes, man, that don't want to come in his truth, man, and don't want to get right, man. So I got this real, no, it's cool. It's more there? Okay.
When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it.
Yeah, he's a liar and the father of it. That's talking about the Edomites, man. If that's not talking about who the fuck if that's not talking about him, who is that talking about?
He the father of it, meaning he begat. He begat lying. He birthed it, man.
Yeah,
that's why he's the father of it, man.
Yeah.
He the one who brought lying on the scene, man.
Yeah.
He made lying manifest.
Yeah. Yeah. He was he was the vessel used to bring forth that lie.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is back at Genesis chapter 25. I think I left off at 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents.
All right, now Esau, the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, right? And that's what we just brought out that article that man, John, he just got killed. So, and he hunts you Negroes, man. His favorite prey to hunt is really us, man. And the Most High used Esau to hunt you wicked niggas, man, and even hunt the righteous, man, as well, man, as well. Looking for the scripture real quick. 1 second, because it said the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, right? And and Jacob was a plain man, right? Check this out. Now, when you go to Job, you go to Job 1. Job chapter 1. They ain't gonna let me do it to her. All right. It say Job 1 and 1. There was a man in the land of Uz. So he was actually in the land of Edom. Right? Because Uz is somewhere in Mount is where the Edomites live, right? Whose name was Job. And that man was perfect and upright, and one that feared the Most High and still with evil. Now, when you look that word perfect up, it's the same word as plain there in Genesis in Genesis
25,
25 and 27. 25 and 27. Let me get it real quick, because Jacob was perfect. It's a right. It's a perfect. It's Strong's H85335. Read that back in Genesis.
This is Genesis chapter 25, verse 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter.
Even though he was cunning, he wasn't perfect. He was not a perfect man. He was a man of the field. He was carnal man. And now, when you read, now keep going.
A man of the
A
field
man of the field, a
And
worldly man. And Jacob
was a plain man.
was look that word plain
He was a perfect
and
man.
say perfect, complete, one who lacked nothing in physical strength, beauty, etc. Sound, wholesome, and an ordinary, quiet sort of person.
Like nothing.
Complete, moral innocent, having integrity. I mean, that's cold. Upright, undefiled.
And that's our forefathers.
That's our
us.
forefather, complete, one who lacks nothing in perfect and in beauty. So he was a perfect, beautiful, innocent, and say the word integrity. He had it all. Wholesome, one who just who lacks nothing in physical strength.
Right.
So he was a better hunter, actually,
The
than Esau if he wanted to be that. But he knew he was a spiritual man, so he prayed to the Lord, you know. So just like Job, it says in Job 1:1, it said Job was a what? It said he was perfect. So our forefathers are perfect. That means we are perfect, man. See, you read in Job 1:1, it said the same thing about Job. Job was his name Job, and the man was perfect and upright and one that feared the Most High. So he feared the Most High. It probably could have been the Sabbath day he was in the tents, man. You know, he probably didn't want to do nothing. Esau probably was breaking the law, hunting, trying to sell it. And Jacob like, look, the seventh day about to come in, about to just, you know, do the right thing. Okay, all right, wow.
This is verse 28. And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison.
Okay, let's explain that. All right, Isaac loved Esau. Okay, yeah, because we're perfect, man. Esau was a young boy and he loved him.
It was his first.
He was his firstborn. That's what
That's one of the main reason why he loved him.
It was his first.
It was his first. It was his first son. He loved him. Esau was that's why. That's it. That's it. That's it. Keep going.
But Rebekah loved Jacob, and Jacob sought pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint.
Now he was tired, faint. He was tired, couldn't catch any animals. The Lord put the spirit on the animals not to get caught that day. Keep going.
And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with the same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom.
Right, which we said that word means red.
And Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright.
Right, so Jacob, he said, well, look, if you this much hungry, sell me your birthright, man. And the birthright is basically being a chosen vessel of the Lord to be the apple of the Lord's eye. Keep going.
And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die, and what profit shall this birthright do to me?
Right, he didn't see the profit of his birthright, man. But he see everything else. Read that back up.
And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die, and what profit shall this birthright do to me?
Yeah, so Esau is not as good as making a profit as people think he is. Here it is. He make a profit on anything now. He make a profit now on selling liquor, drugs, war, anything he can get now. He try to make a profit off, but he didn't. All carnal profits. But here it is. You got the most important profit a man can ask for, and you sell it for nothing.
That's how you know he ain't spiritual at all.
He wasn't spiritual at all, man. He wasn't spiritual at all, man. No, yeah, come.
Lamentation 1:11. All her people sigh, they seek bread. They have given their pleasant things for meat to relieve the soul.
Yeah, that's
what Esau was,
yeah,
man.
that was what he did.
Yeah, he gave his pleasant things. He gave up what, man? The promise, man.
Yep.
You know, he gave up what, the kingdom of heaven. All right, he gave up his birthright, man.
Yeah.
All right, it says, see, oh Yahweh, consider, for I am become vile. And Esau knew that he became vile in that instance, man. You look that word vile up, it means insignificant, yeah, worthless, man. He knew that he was worthless and insignificant, and that's when he realized he had to get the birthright back.
Yeah.
That's why he wanted to try to get the birthright. He lied on Jacob, told his father he stole his birthright, this, that, and the other. You know, he wanted to get it back because he realized he was a piece of shit then.
Yeah,
you know, he realized he wasn't nothing to the Most High Yahweh Shai anymore, man. Yeah. You know, you got it.
Kind of get I'm gonna read this real quick. This Isaiah 45 and 17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. That's the birthright. That's part of the birthright. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. That's the birthright. We gonna have a world without end. You gave that up. Now I'm gonna get this too. Romans 8. Get this too. Romans 8 and fuck. Down page. Romans 8 and 16. I'm gonna get it on the Urban Thurum. This is Romans 8 and 16. It reads, it say the Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of God. Right. So we was always the children of God. We was always supposed to have that birthright anyway, even from the beginning, even before we was born. In Romans 9 states, man. So the Spirit bears witness, and the Spirit was always working with us to get that birthright. But the Most High so cold, he just let it play out like it played out anyway, just to show, just so Esau can always have that hatred, man. That's why Esau hated us so much fucking now. That's why that man yesterday, he got shot dead, man. No matter how many jakes you kill Esau or arrest or lock up or prosecute, you're not going to get the birthright back. You know?
I got one for you because you said from the womb that we was chosen. This is Isaiah 44 and 2. Thus said the Lord that made thee and formed thee from the womb, which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant, and though Israel, whom I have chosen.
Yeah.
From the womb. Yep. It was chosen from the womb. I mean, hey, it was predestined for Israel to be, for Esau to be a piece of shit.
Yeah. All right, you keep going on the story.
This is verse 33. 25 and 33.
I'll start at 32 again.
This is Genesis 25 and 32.
Yeah.
And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die, and what profit shall this birthright do to me?
Right. Hey, even now, man, Esau is at the point he about to die. You know, and now he gonna say it to himself again. He gonna try to sell whatever shit he got left. He at the point to die right now because we about to take over, man. And it's an article that states that Esau, there's more so-called white people dying than they're being born. Is an actual facts out there. So and here it is. Esau is at the point he about to die again. I'll get Revelation 12 and 12 because he about to die again. He about to be at the point to die again, and he gonna sell all his birthright again. He gonna sell whatever. He gonna sell the sword. He gonna sell the. We gonna take that birthright too. You know, we gonna get everything he got. Everything he got, and it gonna be ours. We gonna take him in slavery. You know, so his birthright the thing he do got that gonna be ours too. Read that, bro.
This is Revelations chapter 12 verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them.
All right.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea.
Yeah.
For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath.
Right, because he know he about to die. He know his time is up. I mean, he about to die spiritually, physically. He about to die in each fucking way. Well, he gonna be down for a whole 1,000 years. He gonna be, going through hell. So he know he about to die again. He gonna sell away his birthright again. Well, he already sold. Fucking America is not even owned by these Edomites no more, man.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't already sold himself out. He sold himself short. He already sold his kingdom, man. Keep going.
Because he knoweth that he have but a short time.
Right. He know his time, the time of death is here. So the Rothschild, the Rockefellers, they know they already dying, physically dying, they spiritually dying too. Just read that last part back again. It's like that last sentence. That.
Yeah, they on their deathbed.
The dead is coming. Yeah.
They in the hospice. Coming back from that shit. You in the like the Apostle Tahar always say, you go into a hospital, you got a chance of making it out. When you go in the hospice, you're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? And that's where Esau, he's in the hospice right now.
They make you die in the hospice.
Yeah, they kill your ass.
Yeah.
Take you off life support.
Fuck them.
Mm-hmm.
Because he knoweth short time.
He have but a short time. He
know it.
He know it. He can feel you. You can feel when you about to die. And he that same feeling then, he feeling that he can't catch no food. He can't catch now. He can't control the other nations. Where he know Russia is rising up, and Russia is Edomite too, but he know he can't control these other nations. You know he can't control us. You know all of everything is turning. Everything is turning upside down against him, man. So now he's fake. So we really can't be fake because Esau fake right now is in the tents because we got to dwell in the tents of the Most High right now, just like Jacob was doing the whole time. And what we cooking? We cooking up, spiritually cooking too.
Proverbs 24:10. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. That's what Esau doing, man. He fainting in the day of adversity, man. All right. He fainting in the day of adversity because this is the time of Esau, his tribulation and his temptation of the Lord. And he fainting, man.
He's fainting.
We not gonna faint, man. We not gonna faint. And it also says thy strength is small. If you faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. So that lets you know that Esau, he ain't even got no strength for him, man. That's right. He a puny ass, he like a Batman versus Superman. I was gonna see that shit, man. He rely on his money. Right. He rely on his technology. All right. He rely on his tools or what have you, man. While Kal-El, all right, Superman, which Kal-El is a Hebrew name. The apostle was going into that though, but he relied on what, man? It's spiritual power, it's spirit, man. Right. Esau, your strength is small, man. That's right. You're not really small, man. The scripture tell you that what, man? That the Most High gave us into the hands of the robbers, man. I really think that he's strong enough to take down Israel, man.
He's not strong.
You couldn't even fuck with Gad. Gad didn't have nothing but an arrow and some goddamn tomahawks, man. You got it out.
The scripture just said we lack nothing in physical strength.
Oh yeah,
on the carnal side, you couldn't take. Because if you wanted a pottage so bad, you would have just physically took the pottage, right? He couldn't, right?
And that was his little brother.
He had to ask him. You know how big brothers is? Motherfucking shit, bitch. Tell mama and daddy, nigga. What you gonna do, nigga? Give me this shit. Nigga, you're running a projectile like you take this motherfucker if you want to. Look. But I tell you what, though. You got the, we get the birthright then. Nigga.
That's how you know his strength was small, man. He had to ask his little brother. Like little brother said, man. Everybody have big brothers before, man. All right, or older siblings, or older cousins, or
that you just take the remote. You watching your TV show, your brothers come in there and take the remote for you, change the channel. Fuck you, nigga. What you gonna do?
That nigga Bill Ramsey choked Jody out. He's like, Mama!
Call your mom. All right, call your mom.
That's how you know we smarter than Esau, bro.
Yeah. So First Corinthians 9, verse 26. Let me just read this real quick. It say, I therefore so run not as uncertainly, so fight I not as one that beateth the air, but I keep under my body and bring it to subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway. So Paul, which is Spirit Yahweh Shah, you know, put on Paul. He said, look, we know why we run. We know why we doing this in this truth, and we know why what this birthright means. And we're not running just to beat the air, man. We know we're gonna get a reward at the end of this, man. And Esau didn't understand it. Then at the end he said, "Oh, I should be a castaway." Yeah, castaway like these, like people. See, people just like Esau, starting with Esau, who was the first castaway, like that fall off. They get casted away because they don't know what they're chasing. They seeing the carnal things, man. But we seeing the spiritual things. We know at the end of this deal, it's gonna be a reward.
Okay.
I got yeah.
Precept, because you said that the Edomites is dying faster than they be born.
Right.
This is Job 27. I'm gonna start at 13. This is a portion of a wicked man with Yahweh and his heritage of oppressors.
Yeah, so that's the portion for Esau, man. This is what Esau's inheritance is, basically what that's going into. That's Esau's fucking portion, man. Listen up, Esau. This is what you get, man. This is your inheritance, man.
Which they will receive of the Almighty.
Yep.
If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword. And his offspring.
Yeah, because in the kingdom of heaven, Esau gonna have many children, man. The nation of Edom, they gonna have many children. They gonna multiply. They gonna come they gonna be a big nation, man. All right, but they gonna be for the sword, man.
That's right.
They gonna be forced to get our vengeance. All right, starting with our big brother Yahushua, man.
That's right.
All right, and it's gonna trickle on down to us, man. That's why they gonna be multiplied in the kingdom of heaven. They gonna be fruitful and multiply, man. All right. But they gonna be for the sword, man. Cause we gonna be, you know, we're gonna be doing our thing, man.
Yeah,
you know.
That's right.
Hey, through the spirit and power, Yahweh Shem Al Shai.
That's
and
right.
we gonna, you know what I'm saying? When we speak, we gonna be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove, man. Cause like the thing that went on, I'm gonna speak on it right quick. The Aka Sakari, we got arrested, you know, whatever the police blew down on.
You know, shalom to that brother.
You know, yeah, shalom. You know, brother go out weekend and week out.
Okay, yeah, we talk a lot. You know, we said something, but that's just brotherly love, though. That's how we gotta be on brothers. We don't wish no bad. As Hebrew Israelite, we don't. If we see you teaching, we don't be like, oh well, look, man, we don't want you to. We mean, yeah. I mean, we want you to succeed. We just want you to, you know, do, you know, of course, the truth and sincerity. But you know, we don't want to see you like that. And we know you was a sincere, you know.
Right.
You know, we see you sincere, man.
So brothers, you know,
we still pray for you. We don't look at you like an Edomite, you know.
Right.
I know real deep hatred.
You
do the work, you do the thing, man. You know.
So brothers, you know, just because Esau watching, man. You know, so we just gotta be wise as a serpent, man. We gotta, you know, we gotta maneuver, man, like the rivers of running water. Because this is what Esau want to do to us, man. Luke 12, Luke 11 and 53. Woe unto you lawyers, for ye have taken away the key of knowledge. Ye enter not in yourselves, and them that were entering in ye hindered, man. Let's talk about them wicked ass niggas that know the law. All right, they didn't really come into the knowledge of the truth. All right, like the niggas at IC, GJC, man. All right, Comfy. All right, hey, Yahweh ben Yahweh. All right, and a couple others, man. It says, and as he said these things unto them, the scribes and the Pharisees began to urge him vehemently and to provoke him to speak of many things. See, that's what Esau want us to do. He want us to speak of many things. He want us to say, we're gonna do these things. That's what he want to do. He want to catch us saying, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do such and such a thing. You know what I'm saying? So brothers, you know,
we gotta
be careful.
Be careful what we say.
Come. It says
we don't even say that we the elect. We say Lord willing, hope the way we the hopeful elect. And Lord, if the Lord's will, always say the Lord's will. If the Lord, if the Lord's will, if it's the Lord's will, but we don't, you know, oh, we're going to be the ones that gonna kill these. No, we don't. Hey, we can die tomorrow, man. We don't know, you know.
Yeah.
We gotta always just speak with. That's why we gotta just really stay in these scriptures more.
Mhm.
Really just and not speak our own vain opinion.
Yeah.
Be in the scriptures.
Because things are gonna start to get more and more hectic, man.
Yeah.
All right, it's really about to be a time that our faith is gonna be tested, man. All right, and you know, that what took place with the brother, that's just a prime example of that, man.
And I watched the video and he was calm. You know, he handled himself like how you supposed to. He was calm and still. Because when you want to rant, fuck you. Hey, so you can't. Yeah, you listen to the apostle story, but that was then, man. And I'm pretty sure that got calm throughout their situation. You gotta just be calm and just trust in the Lord. You don't need to be screaming. You just need to be in your head just praying.
Exactly.
How the fuck is you praying? You ain't praying, you screaming. Oh no, man, just close your eyes, just be praying, man. Just pray. Saying the Psalms in your head. That's you just gotta just be praying constantly. Cause now you relying on your own rant. You're going on the rant. Man, pray, man. He looked like he was just praying the whole time. He wasn't really saying that. He was, you know.
It says, verse 53 again, Luke 11:53, and as he said these things unto them, the scribes and Pharisees vehemently to provoke him to speak of many things. That's what Esau gonna do. Like when they be in an interrogation room, they interrogate you, they ask you goddamn 5 hours, they question you for 5 hours. That's why the Lord say, take no thought where ye shall shake. Because in that same hour, the Most High, he gonna give us what to say. And it says, laying wait for him and seeking to catch something out of his mouth.
Yeah.
And that's what Esau gonna do, man. Yeah. That's why they been watching the brothers Sakari. They had a Sakari task force. Yeah. They was laying wait, just like the scriptures say, laying wait for him and seeking to catch something out of his mouth. And that's what they did. They probably done caught the brother, you know, brothers slipped up with the tongue, you know, and said something, you know, you know how it go, man. You know when you out there in the spirit, man. You're not really thinking about what you're saying. The Lord just, you know, putting everything in your head, but it says, laying wait for him and seeking to catch something out of his mouth that they might accuse him. And that's what it's going to be. Just like they did Yahushua, man. The wicked scribes and Pharisees are 2/3 of our own fucking people, man. They're going to be right along with Esau, man. They're going to be right along with Esau, man, seeking, you know, to catch something out of our mouths that they may accuse us. Oh, you said you was gonna kill the so-called what? You said you was gonna kill his babies, and you said you was gonna do this and do that, and so on and so forth, man. All right. So, brother, we gotta get even more prepared, man. All right. You gotta be quickly without care, man, and you gotta always know that the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he's in control of that situation that you in, man.
I got preaching for you.
Go ahead.
This is John 16:1. These things have I spoken to you, that ye should not be offended. You shall not be offended. They shall put.
Yeah, you should not be offended for what's about to come upon us, man. We can't be offended if a nigga spit in our face, man. We can't be offended if a nigga, hey, get real if a nigga rape your woman, man. To take your children away. You can't get offended, man. Because that's what brothers in this truth, when they got families and stuff, that, you know, that's a big stumbling block, man. You'll get, you know, going astray. Yeah. And that's getting offended. You're going astray from what's real, man. The truth, man. All right.
That's right.
Okay, so we can't get offended no matter what we go through in the back of your head, in the front of your head. You always got to know it's Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You asking to deliver you from this, man. You just pray you still part. You got to revert back to the scriptures. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times, man. That's the only way we're going to be able to make it, man.
That's the only way, man.
You got it out.
It's I was gonna look at the word offended for you to put a stumbling block.
Right, that's what I said. That's a stumbling block, man. Yeah. When you know, because you at the end of the day, you gotta think about like your woman that you got, it ain't your woman anyway. You ain't have a virgin. Shit, you gotta already know, man. Shit, it's just a test from your how about smells. Fuck it, man. Yeah. Lord willing, I'm a part of the elect. I get raised up, they probably be on the chair before me, man. Yeah, you know?
Yep. It say to entice to sin.
Yep, and that's what it is, man. That's Satan, the Most High using the spiritual demon Satan, you know, basically to try you, man. Yeah. All right, to try to persuade you, all right, to go off. Your old fucking wife, man. Curse the Most High and die. That's what Satan like a woman, man.
That's what he wants you to do.
He goddamn right. That's what he wants you to do, man.
He wants you to sell your birthright.
Yep.
verse 2, they shall put you out of the synagogues, and say, yea, the time come, that whosoever killeth you will think he doeth God's service.
And that's basically talking about our own people right there, man. Esau, he know what it is. But they come up, they say we the devil. All right, you know, they said the same thing about Yahushua, man. So when they kill us, they hang us. All right, they had 10,000 motherfuckers coming around to stone us to death. All right, they gonna think that they did the Most High service by doing that, man. All right, but in all actuality, they don't know. They just done, you know, they just got into some hot water, man.
Yep. Yeah, man. At them times, I gotta let them back, man, because them times is coming, man. Be the time where when we might want to get put to death right in front of each other, and we might be like, damn, you know, I'm saying the spirit gotta be on. The Lord, Yahweh Hashem said that He's gonna put the spirit on you to deal with that situation. You know. So you gotta wait, just like how the apostles waiting for the Holy Spirit to come upon them. We gotta wait for the Holy Spirit to come upon us, man.
Yeah, this is what we gotta do. Luke, I mean Acts 7:59, and they stoned Stephen, calling upon the Most High Yahweh by Yahushua and saying, Most High Yahushua, receive my spirit. And he kneeled down and cried with a loud voice, Yahweh by Yahushua, lay not this sin to their charge. And when he had said this, he fell asleep, man. So that's what we gotta do, man. We gotta call upon the Most High, man. He was getting stoned to death. He was calling on Yahweh by Yahushua, man. He already knew what it was, man, because it was the will of the Heavenly Father, man. You know? So that's what we gotta do, man. We gotta call on the Most High. That's what He wants us to do, man. No matter what we go through, no matter what different scenarios we get, or you know, the Most High put us in, man. He wants us to call on Him, man.
This is 1 Peter 5:6. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of Yahweh, that He may exalt you in due time, casting all your care upon Him, for He cared for you. Be sober, be vigilant.
So that's what we gotta do, man. That's the thing, man. That's a real humbling factor, man. If a motherfucker come kick your door in, take your woman, all right, throw her ass out the door, throw her in the goddamn truck, drag your kids out, you know,
all in separate cars.
Oh, everybody in separate cars, man. You gotta humble yourself, man. You gotta know that's a higher power that's in control of that. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You gotta.
What you gonna do? Shoot your way out of that, man?
Right.
What you gonna do? Scream your way out of it?
Ain't nothing you can do.
You gotta just pray, man.
The scripture said there should be no might in thy hand, man.
There's no might.
We don't have no might yet, man. You know, so like the brother Ray said,
Holy Spirit,
place all your cares upon Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All your worries, everything you worry about, man. Because that's what the Most High. See, that's what the Most High want to see, man. See, when He see you do that, then that's what He gonna deliver you from it. Just like all the other disciples and apostles, you know, and prophets and all the others, man. All right, when they was in tribulation, Daniel in the lion's den. All right, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, man. All right. Yahushua, man. All right. When they was faced with the task of death, man, what they did, man, they calling on Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And some brothers got delivered when, you know, some brothers was cast into prison. The angel come break their ass out of prison. Why you think the angel came and got them out, man?
Yeah, because
right, because they, fuck Esau, you know what I'm saying? They there tearing the prison up.
going on an emotional rant.
Exactly.
You can't. Right. They, fuck you, your Romans, demons.
Right.
Man, they was in there. They was humming. They was saying the songs, man. They was saying the songs, the holy songs. That's why it's good to know them prayers and them curses. You know, you just, you know.
Yeah. Shalom, Akim. On the time board. You got it.
After you. I got one after you. Because you're going in that Peters, right? So in that Peters, because you want to hit the first part, be sober, be right.
So yeah, man, we gotta humble ourselves, man. And that's when you gotta humble yourself, man, that's a hard thing to do though.
That's
you know,
that's something you really can't be. Yeah, it's a hard. Yeah, you gotta. It's hard to be taught that. You gotta. You see, you got your examples.
Yeah.
But you gotta do it, man.
Yeah.
You gotta do it.
When you actually gotta put your shoes, your feet in those shoes, man.
Yeah.
You know, when you gotta put yourself in their place and actually, you know, go through it, man. You gotta humble yourself. That's a hard thing to do. Yeah. Why, man? Because we've been brought up in this wicked ass society, man. Yeah. Also, man, the spirit. We born against the flesh, man. The flesh. Our flesh don't want to do one thing. Our spirit go, hey, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak, man.
Flesh is weak,
you know.
Flesh is weak.
Finish up on this 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant.
Yeah, be sober, man. Salaki, because all the niggas that's in the black consciousness community, all right, and all you niggas that's into all these other different philosophies and doctrines, all right. That shit is going. That ain't going. It's not going to pay off, man.
It's coming not.
Exactly.
No. Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion,
Esau, Edomites, these other nations.
Yo, but
two-thirds. It said your adversary though. Yep. So your adversary is anyone that's against Yahweh Yahushua, man. That's the adversary.
Walketh about seeking whom he may devour.
And that's what Esau gonna be doing in the time of Jacob. Yeah. He's gonna be literally walking about through the streets with the tanks and the rollers and shit, man, seeking who he may devour. Right. He gonna see you niggas and clap you niggas up and throw you niggas and bend you niggas, twist you niggas up like a pretzel, like Freddie Gray.
Oh, you got the chip
in the back of the paddy wagon.
Yeah. You got the chip. You got your. Let me see the chip. I'm gonna scan you.
Yep.
You know.
And if you ain't got no chip, they just like in the movie King Arthur, man. When King Arthur, when they was coming, the black leg was coming to his house because they had he fucked the what did they call the Vikings up.
Yeah.
And he snuck out and shit, and they caught him. They was like, well, your brain, you ain't got your brain. Oh, you going on the ship? It's not the ship you think you. You know what I'm saying? You got it.
Verse 9. Whom resist steadfast in the faith.
You gotta be steadfast in the faith, man.
He just said they're dumb, but you gotta be steadfast, man.
That's why you gotta pray for that.
You gotta pray for that, man.
Hey, that's why I always tell brothers, you gotta pray to the Lord to keep you in that quickly without care spirit. Whatever you get into. Hey, that's why all my brothers know.
All your brothers
I don't give a fuck.
I see things with my own eyes that boost my faith, man. I like being around Akim and situations they deal with. I seen the shit with my own eyes, bros, quickly without caring, and we all growing, man.
Yep, and that's why when I pray for the brothers too. I pray that the Most High keep brothers, all the brothers, man, that's pushing the truth and sincerity, keep all in the quickly without care spirit. Because we made our bodies a living sacrifice, man. If the Lord wanna, he wanna put us to death, man.
So be it.
That's
so big. Nothing that we can do to stop that.
Nope.
And that's the thing. When you, the soon you accept that the Most High will got to be done, the easier it gets, man. Shit, you just gotta accept that shit. It's nothing that you literally cannot do. Even though you pray, even when Yahushua pray, he like, Lord, do I must drink of the cup? Yeah, you had to come to one. Look, I got to drink of this cup, but the Lord was with him. Keep going.
Oh, yeah. Knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world.
And that's what you got to think about too. You ain't the only one going through this. This brother's going through that too, man. Brothers got families, brothers got women's. Got jobs, brothers got businesses, brothers got houses, brothers got, different responsibilities, man. You gotta know, man, that the same affliction that you going through, the brothers who pushing the truth and sincerity, they going through those exact afflictions, man. All right, they
like
going
a disease, like a disease, man.
Yeah, infirmity,
sicknesses.
Hey, brother. That's the spirit, because the brother, what's his name, man? I know his YouTube page, Behold, I Come Quickly. I remember he was talking about he had a toothache. He couldn't go to work. The next day or more, he had a goddamn toothache. He couldn't go to work, man. So brothers go through, similar, tribulations and stuff, man.
Yeah.
Verse 10. But the power of all grace us until his eternal glory by faith of Yahweh Shah Mashiach, after ye have suffered a while, make ye perfect.
Yeah, after we have suffered a while, man, you make us perfect, man.
Yeah, and it's said by the faith too, because even when we do this, man, you know, and of course the Lord is beautiful and it's great, and that is going to help us, and that's going to make us grow. But it's about that faith, man. It's about that faith, and faith is keeping the law, man.
Yeah.
Establish, strengthen, settle you.
Yep.
Bring this out real quick.
Yeah. Right, yeah.
This is Luke 24, verse. I wanted to, but I'm gonna just start at 49. And behold, I send a promise. This is Yahweh Shah talking. And behold, I send a promise of my fathers upon you, but tarry ye in the cities of Jerusalem. And this is when he just got put to death, and he was risen, until ye be endowed with the power from on high. See, they was waiting on that spirit, and Yahweh Shah told them to hang out in the cities until I put the spirit on you, man. You know, and so them they can go out to prophesy, man. And they say, and he led them far. Well, man, that's it, you know. And they waited until you be endowed with the power from on high, man. And that's what, even more the Lord put the spirit on us now, just like then, the Lord put the spirit on the 12 to follow his son. But even then, you gotta wait for another spirit to get put on you too. So the spiritual powers, man, gonna get put it on us. You know, even though the spirit's on us now, another spirit gonna get put on us, man. So it's levels to it. It's levels, man. You know, it's gifts. It's gifts. It rewards.
Yep. You got something?
I got
Go ahead.
okay, yeah. So we're gonna keep reading that Genesis, but you get out what you got real quick.
No, you can go ahead.
Okay, guys, read that Genesis.
Genesis 25.
Hey man, we gotta bear our own cross, man. As Christians say, man. Bear your goddamn cross, man.
Yep. Got our own
Salvation. See, we work out your own salvation, as Christians say.
Yeah, 33.
Yeah.
And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he sware unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob.
Yeah, even though Esau swear don't mean shit, the Most High ordained that to happen, man. Most High gave us that birthright. Esau, you ain't give us nothing, man. The Most High already preordained that birthright was ours. You never gave us a goddamn thing, man. So we don't thank you for anything. We don't thank you for the birthright. The birthright was already ours, you piece of shit. So we don't gotta thank you.
Romans 9 and 11.
Yeah.
For the children being not yet born, neither have done any good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shah according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that called him.
That's right, man. So the birthright was already ours, is preordained. The elect is already sealed. One third is already sealed. We just playing it out. Real quick, this is Lamentations 4 and 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall be passed through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked. Right.
Hey, if I might say something, when we was at camp yesterday with the Edomite and shit, he was over there listening and shit, and I asked him, man, I was like, you familiar with the band called Green Day? You know, he was like, yeah, and they got a song called The Time of Your Life. And he go, I hope you had the time of your life. And that's for Esau, man. All right. That's why the scriptures say rejoice and be glad. Because that dude who made that song, that's the song to them, man. He telling you niggas, man, he hope y'all had the time of your life, because the time that's at hand,
man,
it's about to be the worst.
It's about to be something else, man. Or y'all about to go through, y'all thought we had it bad. And look, it say this, 22, the punishment of thy iniquities is accomplished. Talk about us, old daughter of Zion. We got our punishment. We did it. God damn it, we did the crime and we did that motherfucking slavery, man. You can't say that we ain't, we did it. We did it. We was raped, robbed, and murdered. Numerous times. We did it. And look, if we gotta go through this when elect brothers, we gotta go through another adversity. Well, so be it, man. At least we know this is our last stroll. We did our main punishment. So look, man, we good. We got it. So now it say he will no more carry thee away into captivity. Right? We good. We did our captivity. We done our time. He will visit the iniquities of the daughters of Edom. He will discover thy sins. So yeah, Esau is faint right now. He about to get fucked up, and he know it. And he know it. So the same story is playing out. Literally, this whole Genesis is playing out exactly the same, man. Okay, you keep finishing. Hey, so you're a piece of shit, man. Look, whatever you do to us, it's gonna be 10 times worse, man. To you. So go ahead. The more you do shit to us, you just gonna have it more bad in the kingdom. That's all. That's all. Whatever you do to me, I'm gonna fuck you up even harder, man. There's not nothing that everyone gonna get fucked up in the kingdom, man. All you Edomites I'm talking about gonna get fucked up in the kingdom. Go ahead.
This is the last verse, 34. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage and lint.
The fucking here, I got his bread. Hey, he gave what you want, you piece of shit. Carnal things, man. The scriptures say that men should not live off bread alone, but every word of the Most High. So this our bread, man. This our pottage, our bread, our food that we eat daily. You know, this our daily bread.
And he did eat and drink and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright.
Hey, he despised it. He went on his way, ate whatever the fuck he did, man. So and that's what's gonna happen, man. You're not about to eat and drink in the kingdom of heaven, man. Play it out on earth, man. And that's what you're doing now. You just still eating and drinking that same pottage, man. You filling your belly up, the scriptures say, man. But it's all right, because at the end it said the Lord, and we about to fill your belly, the Lord gonna come back and fuck you up, the scripture saying, Job.
Make you vomit that shit up.
You gonna vomit it up, man. You know, so just a quick hit, I hope brother was edified. We almost out of here, man. So we love to give our praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh, double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the brothers that teach in truth and sincerity. With that, shalom.
Shalom.